Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I haven't been posting in a while. There's a couple things that were happening in my life that required my full attention, and I'll share some of them here shortly. I've been learning new skills and studying AI, and to be honest, just trying to and preparing to survive the upcoming shift in the job market. There are two big things that are going on right now that I think will have a ripple effect on the job market. And if you're not paying attention, then you will be left vulnerable. First, AI is here, and I'm worried that it's going to take my job and maybe even yours. And I've been laid off before. Last year, if you don't follow this channel, I was laid off from my job at the tech industry. And I'll be real with you, that shit was traumatizing. It definitely sucks. It's like a punch in the gut because I did not see it coming at all. So AI and automation, it's here. It's coming for everyone. It'll affect every single one of us, and it's moving fast. Second, the current geopolitical climate with the Trump tariffs and the Doge federal job cuts, and these will cause massive ripple effects in the economy. And hiring is drying up, the markets are shaky, and job hunting has gotten worse since compared to last year in 2024. And 2025, it's not getting any better. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm here trying to do YouTube. I'm working two jobs. I work at a hospital as my day job, and I work on the weekends as a bartender. And I'm even looking for a third job because, as crazy as it sounds, I'd rather be prepared now than be screwed later on. I don't want to be blindsided again. Everywhere you look, it's layoffs, it's hiring freezes, gig workers barely scraping by. And you think it's just fear mongering, but it's not. I'm sure you can see it all around you. People that you know who are having trouble finding jobs or lost their job or trying to find a second job just to get by. And what sucks even more is that we Americans were more productive than ever. In the past few decades, we've been the most productive that we've ever been. But our wages just have not kept up. And what's even more wild is while we're doing more work and being more efficient, corporations are swimming in profits, record profits in the past few decades. And uh, while the rest of us were just barely scraping by and fighting over scraps. It's a broken economic system. It's late stage capitalism, and it's intentional by design. And the stock market just have been down lately, especially with the Trump tariffs. And it's affected me as well because I own obviously stocks, and part of me, I don't even care anymore, even though I lost a significant amount of money in my portfolio, and frankly, I don't care. And the majority of Americans who don't even own stocks, they don't care either because they're not even affected by it. All everyone's trying to do is just getting by and pay their bills. And part of me, don't care about this crash because, this whole system is broken. It's clear as day. It's not working for the average American. And maybe this whole system needs a reset. And maybe that's what it needs. Maybe this Trump tariff is the beginning of it. The housing market is still out of whack. Everything is still way too expensive, especially here in California where I live. And a crash and a reset maybe is just what is needed. And now you also have AI to worry about. And I want you to keep this in mind. AI today is the worst that it'll ever be, meaning it's only going to get better. It's going to be smarter, and it's definitely a lot cheaper. than your traditional employee. It's already replacing people. Customer service reps on the phone, those are gone. Copywriters, they're replaced. If you're a junior analyst, you're on the hook to becoming an optional worker. You're probably going to replace as well down the line. The worst part is obviously the companies don't care. AI can work 24/7. It doesn't take breaks, and it doesn't need healthcare. For companies, it's a win. And that's when I realized, and that's why I've been gone the last month or two. I have to adapt and learn new skills in order to survive this AI revolution that is coming for all of us. And I've been deep diving into tools like ChatGPT and other language models in order to prepare for this. Because these are the new tools that we all have to learn to be marketable in this upcoming AI revolution. If you don't learn these new tools, if you don't master them, then you'll be left behind. And I don't want to be left behind. And I know you probably don't want to be left behind as well. So what am I doing to prepare for this upcoming revolution? This whole job market is going to transform. I am learning new skills related to my industry. I'm trying to pick up certifications, whatever I can get, and whatever skills I can master in order to be more marketable in the industry that I'm currently in. For example, I learned prompt engineering and how to use AI properly because, learning these tools, they're only as good as the instructions that you give them. If you have garbage inputs, you'll have garbage outputs. So the better prompts are, the better the output. So my advice to you is to learn how to use language models and how to use prompts effectively. Second, I'm diversifying my income. I bartend on the weekends. I work at the hospital during the week. And yeah, I'm looking for a third job just because I'm trying to be ready. The economy is not stable. And between the AI disruption and the Trump tariffs, I don't trust the market to keep my income safe. So I'm building as many safety nets as I can. I'm rebuilding my 6-month emergency fund. And I know a lot of you guys don't even have the option of building an emergency fund because it's just so hard to stay ahead out there. And I feel you. It's so hard out there. Trust me. And I'm blessed that I have the ability to do so because, I've been a fucking workaholic my entire life. And I feel that's the only thing that's really saved me this entire time from being homeless. So if you can, just sock away as much money as you can. And if you aren't already, learn a new skill and try to pick up another job. This YouTube channel, this is part of my long-term strategy. It's not making me any money right now, but if I build it properly and, learn more out of it, this can be a platform. It can be a voice. It can be a way for me to connect to the right people. Because if I get laid off again, I swear to God, I don't want to send out another resume. And I want people to see that I'm learning, building, and, adapting. And you should do the same as well. I don't want to be a fear monger, guys, and I want to keep it real with you. Getting laid off and losing your job sucks. And with the AI revolution and the Trump tariffs going on right now, who knows what's going to happen in the next several months or even a couple of years. There's a lot of things going on right now, geopolitical and local otherwise, that is going to affect every single one of us. So I'm doing the most work that I can, learning in between jobs because I want to and also because I have to. And I feel that if you're not doing that, then you are falling behind. And if you're in the same boat, if you feel the same sentiment, or if you don't, share your thoughts in the comments, and I want to have a conversation. But let me know what you're doing to prepare, or if you're just starting, we can figure it out together, and I'll share my journey here with you guys as usual. And hopefully I've earned a subscribe and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.